brought some sold in my chest, but I'm still getting more of that comes down to
There's something yesterday saying they were running the 201 and the 202 and the whatever it was to jive. So I'm like, okay, I would have
actually when I was on the morning, Walmart was out, the gas station was out. I was like, I'm gonna tell them.
wow.
It's not a good day for this.
Everyone thought, oh, okay, about 60, we better get out.
Yeah, well, that's what it was.
Are we close tonight for playing?
Fairly similar, that's for sure.
Are we ready for the
That's up to her. If she's ready, I'm ready.
I know, I heard when Katie's ready. I haven't heard if they've got everybody.
No, you mean on the truck? There's something doing.
All right.
Yeah, just find out if they're ready and.
He knew how to lift me up, when to let me fall. Looking back, he always had a plan. My old man, my old man. Feel the callus on his hands, dusty overalls. My old man. Now I finally understand. I have a lot to learn from my old man.
Come on, you guys. Come on.
Now I'm a giant. Got a son of my own. He's always trying to go everywhere I go. Do the best I can, raise him up the right way, hoping that he someday wants to be like his old man.
It's perfect outside, it's like God let me die, love the weather. Got the whole crew here, I ain't seen some of them in forever. It's one of those never forget it, better stop and take it in kind of scenes. Everything's just right, yeah, except for one thing. You should be here, standing with your arm around me here.
was a boat stuck in a bottle. Never got the chance to touch the sea. Just forgot on the chef, no wind in the sails, going nowhere with no one but me. I was 1 in 100 million, a burnout star in a galaxy. Just lost in the sky, wondering why everyone else shines out for me. I came alive when I first kissed you. The best me has his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. I was a worn out set of shoes, wandering the city street. Another face in the crowd, head looking down, lost in the sound of a lonely melody. Empty pockets and a roulette, always letting it on a lost bet. Just live for the spin and hope for the win, go all in just to lose again. I came alive when I first kissed you. Best me has his arms around you. Make me better than I was before. Thank God yours. Worst me is long gone memory. Put a new heartbeat inside me. Make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. Boat stuck in a bottle, never got the chance to touch the sea. I came alive when I first kissed you. The best me has his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. Worst me is just a long gone memory. Put a new heartbeat inside of me. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it, darling. You look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home.
Thanks, Chloe.
this woman to be married to this man?
Papa and I do.
Please be seated if you have a chair. We are gathered together on this day to witness and celebrate the marriage of Mike and Katie. We come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to acknowledge and strengthen a bond that already exists. Mike and Katie have already joined their hearts together and chosen to walk together in life's journey. This ceremony is a public affirmation of that bond, and as their dearest family and friends, it is our honor and privilege to stand witness to this event. This day is made possible not only because of your love for each other, but through the grace and support of your family and friends. It is our hope that your fulfillment and joy in each other will increase with each passing year.
Marriage is a commitment in life where two people can find and bring out the very best in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other human relationship can equal. A physical and emotional joining that has the promise of a lifetime. John, say a prayer for them.
Would you please bow your head? Oh God, we come to you asking for blessings as Katie and Michael enter into a bond of love. Let it continue to allow this couple, Katie and Mike, to be filled with love and to cherish each other each and every moment, to fill their home with beautiful memories each and every day. Allow them togetherness, patience, kindness, and let them share the love with their families. Let their brightness shine on their community with the same example of heartfelt love forevermore. Bless this union as it grows through the seasons of their time, always with your loving care. Amen.
Amen. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love through the seasons of life. In his letter to the Corinthians, Paul wrote, "Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes in all things, hopes in all things, and endures all things. Love never ends."
While the commitment begins with the two of you, it touches your family and your friends and ultimately all of society. When this commitment is seriously made and continuously fulfilled, it leads to the richest and most rewarding of human relationships. This is, I am sure, what you and Mike want also. It is also what your family and friends who are gathered here want for the two of you. When a couple treats each other with kindness, love, and respect, the best of what marriage has to offer is the result.
Your relationship will take more than love. It will take trust to know in your hearts that you want only the best for each other. Dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow, even when it's difficult to do so. And faith to go forward together without knowing what the future holds for you both. While love is your natural state of being, these other qualities are not as easy to come by. They are not a destination, but a journey. Marriage is a give and take between two personalities, a mingling of two endowments which diminishes neither, but enhances both. Your joining together today becomes all the more important to recognize the significance of a devoted and affectionate family life.
Seeing that no moment is without meaning, we ask that you take this marriage as a beginning of your lives together. Today signifies the creation of a new home and a new family for you both. May you be fulfilled by each other's love and friendship. May you be overjoyed by the promises you are about to make and the life together you will create. You fell in love by chance? But you're here today. Mom? That's the TV, I know. Hold on. There we go. All right, we're good. Where was I? You fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You both are choosing each other. All right. You've chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who makes you think, makes you smile, and makes every day brighter.
Remember that in every marriage, there are good times and bad, times of joy, times of sorrow. Marriage is a journey, a time of adventure and excitement, enhanced by the love, trust, dedication, and faith you share in one another.
You're about to make promises to each other that you intend to keep. You're going to vow to take care of each other, to stand up for one another, and find happiness in the other. There's a simple premise to each of these promises. You're vowing to be there. You're teaming up and saying to the other, and saying to the other, every experience I am going to have, I want you to be a part of. Continue to work to build a foundation that will support the lasting relationship that is marriage.
May the promises you make to one another today be lived out to the end of your lives. Tomorrow can bring you the greatest of joys, but today is the day it all begins. Mike and Katie, do you, with your family and friends as your witnesses, present yourselves willingly and of your own accord to be joined in marriage?
Will you promise to care for each other in the joys and sorrows of life? Come what may, and to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment of your life together? Will you be each other's partners from this day forward? Will you bring out the best in one another, share your happiest moments together, and love each other absolutely for the rest of this lifetime and whatever may come next?
And will you, the friends and family of Mike and Katie, who are present here today, surround Mike and Katie in love, offering them the joys of your friendship and supporting them in their marriage now and in the years to come? If so, answer, we will.
We will.
Having this love in your hearts, you have chosen to seal. Come on. You have chosen to seal your vows by exchanging rings. From the earliest of times, the circle has been a sign of completeness. The rings that you have chosen to wear have neither beginning nor end, much like your love for one another. They are a symbol of the words that you speak today. As you wear these rings, may they be constant reminders of these promises you are making today. Let us pray. Heavenly Father Jehovah, we ask that you bless the giving and receiving of these rings. May Mike and Katie be forever true to this union. May the seamless circle of these rings become the symbol of their endless love and serve to remind them of the holy covenant they have entered into today. We ask you in your Son, Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Okay. Mike. Yep. Please place the ring on Katie's left finger and join hands. Do you, Mike, take Katie to be your lawful wedded wife? Do you give to her in the presence of God and these witnesses your promise to stay by her side in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, as well as through the good times and the bad? Do you promise to love her without reservation, comfort her in times of distress, keep her as your favorite person, go on adventures with her, laugh with her, and cry with her, grow with her in mind and spirit, always be open and honest with her, find new reasons to love her every day, and cherish her for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Katie, please place that ring on Mike's left finger and join hands. Do you, Katie, Do you, Katie, take Mike to be your lawful wedded husband? Do you give to him in the presence of God and these witnesses your promise to stay by his side in sickness and in health, in joy and in sorrow, as well as through the good times and the bad? Do you promise to love him without reservation, comfort him in times of distress, keep him as your favorite person, go on adventures with him, laugh with him and cry with him, grow with him in mind and spirit, always be open and honest with him, find new reasons to love him every day, and cherish him for as long as you both shall live? Mike and Katie, as you hold hands, may you see the gift that they are to you. These are the hands that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, tears of joy and sorrow. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years. These are the hands that will help hold your family together as one as you overcome adversity. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future.
Today you have pledged yourselves to a lifetime of caring for one another. May this be a commitment made in love, kept in faith, lived in hope, and eternally renewed. As you stand before us, it is our hope that you will go through life loving, trusting, and caring for one another completely and forever.
Mike and Katie, from this moment forward, you will never be alone. You will carry with you the love of another person, giving you a completeness and renewed lightness. May your life together be immersed in love and excitement. May you strive to enrich each other in every way possible, and may you work to bring the peace you find to this world.
Having pledged their fidelity to one another to love, honor, and cherish one another in the presence of this gathering, and by the authority
vested in us by the Constitution and the laws of this state, it is our honor to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is our honor to be the first to introduce you to Mr. and Mrs. Mike and Katie Whitham.
You off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheek? Darling, I will be loving you And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day. And I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me to your arms.
That was all me.
Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where when my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name. When my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. Baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. And maybe it's all part of a plan. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, baby, we found love right where we are. Baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, but maybe we found love right where we are. Well, baby, we found love right where we are. And we found love right where we are.
We're doing it.
All right, and while we have everyone up here, we're going to go ahead and do our bouquet toss and our garter. So let's do our... All right, so we're going to start with the bouquet toss. So any woman who is not married, any of our single ladies need to get up here, and Katie will call you out if you don't willingly come up here.
And then bring it up to you.
All right, well, come on. You have the bouquet to toss? Oh, here it comes. All right. Minor details. Now, this could make it fun, so you know, you never know where it's going to go, because there is a little bit of a line that it could deflect it anywhere. All right.
No, because what if it comes through? Good. Can I do it?
No, from is cheating.
There's one more coming.
All right. All right, do we have all of our single ladies up here? Katie? Roma and Inez Marie, I'm being told. There's Inez, okay, she's coming. There's Roma, all right. So, who is? Kayleen, you've just been called out. Yes. Sucks that I have a microphone, doesn't it? Yeah. You can see it's always nerve-wracking to turn over the microphone.
So Jeanette, you want to get in there too?
Yeah, I think that's appropriate. Is that single lady? Is there any single gentleman in the audience? Check out where she is, Katie.
That was good. Okay, are we ready? Be careful of
Okay, everybody turn.
Hands in the front.
Oh yeah, they're all you. Hey, I've already been there once. Your turn. I'll steal mine.
Dad said, oh gosh. I was thinking of her dad.
All right, Miss Katie. Your leg is all right, so now we need all the single gentlemen up here.
Don't make me call you out.
Mike will call you out. He doesn't need a mic to call you out. Wait. Did you invite single men to your party?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are they? Chris? Josh?
Well, he's allergic to marriage.
He's allergic to marriage. I don't think that exempts them. Mike Coe. I'm seeing...
Mike Chad.
Oh, we've got some over here, we're being told.
Chris. Ray. Mike Coe.
None of the men are willing to come onto the floor. They're just hanging back.
Buddha. Okay.
All right. Do we have mostly accounted for up here?
Most of them.
All right. Well, Mike, why don't you go get it?
You didn't have to say my name. It's okay.
He's here.
Okay. You didn't have to say it. I knew you were.
I was.
Buddha, there's a spot for you up front.
I got alligator arms.
Exactly.
All right, Mr. Mike.
Hold on a minute here.
Act like you've done it before.
Stop you right here.
Once is enough.
Right here.
All right, he's found it. Okay, let's see if the men jump forward or away from it, like the girls are.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, that's
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up on our agenda of fun is the toast. So make sure that you do have some sort of liquid to toast at the end of this. There's 4 different people toasting, so you have a minute, but make sure you have a beverage.
Being your wedding is one of the greatest honors of my life. I've been blessed to know Mike for over 7 years, and Katie since she and Mike first met. It took over 50 years to meet the best friend of my life, who has become a brother to me. It took just as long for Mike and Katie to find each other as well. Proving the best things in life are worth waiting for. I wish you both all the happiness life could bring and look forward to many years of seeing you both continue to grow together and as a part of my extended family. May God bless you both with a long life together, filled with love, friends, and family. I love you both. Dilly dilly.
Dilly dilly.
Sandy?
We're gonna do us. This is our thing now.
We're just not gonna
No more boxing from you guys. Okay, anyway. Thank you everyone for being here today. We know that most of you shouldn't have known that what this was, but maybe only guy's wedding. A certain couple of people we know cheated, one a bit more than the other. But nonetheless, you knew. So thank you for being here to celebrate this special day with us. Today you're going to learn a few things about Katie, why we feel she's the best mother ever, and how she met Mike, and why Mike and her are perfect for each other. So, I don't have my glasses on. Katie's done so much for her daughters over the years, so much so that one could almost say that she was obsessed with being a mother and a grandmother, because that was her main focus for over 40 years. I know that her eldest daughter.
And I'm Sandy, I'm the youngest daughter.
But there's just the two of us. Mom wanted us to keep this short and sweet, but we kind of had a little bit of a difficult time doing that, so we're just going to kind of do our own thing.
And that would be the youngest grandchild, right?
Anybody got readers on them? She's blind. Readers? Anybody? There you go. Your husband.
Are those real readers?
You can use them if you
No, that's okay. Just hold them. I will.
Go get a reader. All right, so when they asked us to give a toast, my first thought was, okay, gotta make sure there's no TV guides around before we start. You see, when we were growing up, Mom used to do the crosswords and the TV guides. So there's a nice long big stack by the couch. Yeah. Sounds innocent, right? Yeah, no. Those were her weapons of choice. When me and Evie would act up, she didn't spank us. She didn't have to. She would chuck those clear across the room. Yeah. And she even had us well trained because we knew better. We had to clean them up. Because if she ran out of TV guides, she had to get up. You didn't want her to get up. So we'd go ahead and pick those up. And no one wanted that.
Okay. So Mom, you've always been there for us no matter what. I can't even think of a time when I called you and you weren't there for us. Well, except that one time when I was on 405 and I ran out of gas for the third time, and you made the state trooper take me home. But she taught me a great lesson. I never ran out of gas again after that. So, Santa?
Yeah. I don't have those stories. I'm perfect. Never had to have those phone calls.
But seriously, you're always there for us. For all of our school event or extracurricular activities, for Job's daughters, even becoming our Bethel guardian. In times of need, when we made stupid mistakes, especially with ridiculously expensive, to comfort us through our heartbreaks, to protect us from men, whether it was toxic boyfriend or otherwise, to support us through childbirth, because she witnessed all 5 of her grandchildren being born. Wow. To be there 100% for our firstborns when we were left to be single mothers, to be a friend and an ear to listen to when we needed it, and to respect and honor our choices as adults, even when you disagreed.
Speaking of disagree, my first thought with this guy, over here, this one, my first thought was, this is the complete opposite. The complete actual opposite of anything we had ever imagined for our mother to be with. You know, the foul mouth, motorcycle guy with tattoos, smoker. Complete opposite. I remember the first conversation I had with her about him, and the first words out of her mouth was, "He's not what you think. He has tattoos."
And I did know that. She definitely was trying to prepare everybody for Mike's tattoos. So Mike might tell you that they met at JP's, their karaoke spot, or Mike's favorite karaoke bar, but actually we know the truth. They really met on Tinder. I first heard of them when Mom and I planned to go to the Pompeii exhibit, if you guys remember that one. That was in Seattle. And she couldn't keep her mouth shut about it. He was the guy. I met the guy, this guy, and I got to go on a date with this guy. So she was supposed to go with us, and she didn't. And then the next thing I know, she shows up and she goes. And I said, well, what happened to the guy? And she's like, I found out he smoked. I was like, oh, okay, well. And then the whole trip, she talked about the guy and all the funny things and all the great things about the guy. And I said, well, Mom, if the only thing is that he smoked, then that can change later, right? And then she's like, yeah. I said, well, then go for it. And she did. And here they are today. But the cool thing is later she says, oh, I joke around about how, you should try and quit smoking and this and that and the other. Well, Mike did quit smoking for her. And when I realized that was one of the few moments, he obviously did it for himself, but one of the few moments I really feel like, wow, this guy must really care about her because he quit smoking for her. But I'm proud to announce that Mike has actually been smoke-free for 2 years, 6 months, 3 weeks, and 5 days. But when I finally met Mike, I saw the giddiness of my mom. And I hadn't seen that in years, or maybe even ever, how happy she was. The smile she had on her face literally all night when I met him that night really warmed my heart. And when I saw them smooch for the first time, that was a bit awkward. But it made me smile. And at that moment, I didn't care about anything else because I saw that he truly made her happy. But what made it even more perfect was all the sarcastic comments that seamlessly flowed from his mouth. And I couldn't think how perfect it was, because if there's a clone of Mom's sarcasm and her humor, it was Mike. So they're definitely made for it. He takes the cake on that one.
In all seriousness, though, for the past 42 years, sorry, aging you, Mom, family's been her life.
Oh, she is.
I'm just gonna let that one go. You're waiting
Anybody else 42?
Yeah, anyway, yeah. So anywho, family's been her life. She focused on us and making sure we had the best possible life she could give us. Our mother is one of the most selfless people you will ever meet, and she is so deserving of someone special to brighten her life with love and happiness. So thank you, Mike.
And thank you, Mike, for being our mother's Prince Charming she didn't even know she wanted, for making her special and finally giving her the happily ever after she deserves. Thank you.
You are up next.
Not only are we celebrating your wedding, but we also have been bringing in memories of our fathers, right? And I know if Dad was here, I know that he would say you're beautiful. He's happy that he found each other. And Mike, he would say he likes you. So also our mom is unable to be here today. And we know that she really loved the corsage that you gave her. She really appreciated that. And it inspired her to again bring in memories of her dad. So since she wasn't able to be here, she went to the cemetery to be with Dad during the ceremony and was able to receive streaming of the ceremony. So that was, that's really special that she felt like doing that and that she was able to participate that way. I first met Mike when the two of them came down to San Diego to visit us. And their plane diverted itself to, what was it, Santa Monica or someplace like that?
Ontario.
Which is Ontario, okay. But it was like three hours away from where we lived. And Katie gave me a call and said, the plane didn't make it, and we talked, and we decided that I should go pick them up. So about 2 o'clock I arrived, we piled in the car, we're all very tired, and so we make our trip down to San Diego. And that was the first time I really got to meet Mike, but we really didn't get to talk very much because it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And so I did, though, take him to the car rental, and you all got out. It was actually quite
a jot for you to get over to where the car rental was from there. But when that happened, I was able to see their interaction, and I was able to see the affection just by you walking with each other, that I knew at that point in time that you had something. Now, and you know, I haven't seen anything different than that since. So that was a special thing for me to be able to see. So since I'm standing in for Dad here, I feel like I have the prerogative to give some advice. Okay. So my advice is for Mike.
Tell the time and don't build the watch.
What?
Tell the time and don't build the watch.
Okay, there's Pam's advice.
That's my sister.
Okay. For you, Mike, I don't know if you know. Well, you know I love my sister. Okay. And you know, you may not know it, but I've shared a room with her since we were yay high. Okay. So I thought that you might be able to benefit from my experience with that. Okay. So my main thing is, dude, don't have bunk beds. Okay? No bunk beds. Because if there's a bunk bed, Katie will be on the bottom, and she'll kick the top bunk bed, and she'll kick it all night. And you just won't get any sleep, and I know how you are with your sleep, how you have to get up early in the morning. Okay? So the other problem with that, though, is she may get tired of kicking, but then she'll go get her Crayola crayons, and she'll draw pictures on the bunk bed, and she'll write things that you want to see. So I'm just really hoping that, you know, that this may help you, may benefit you some. No bunk beds when you're sharing a room with Katie, okay? All right. Okay. So, you know, we love that you found each other, and, you know, life has its ups and downs. And there's nothing like, you know, when you experience the downs, that you have somebody that you love and the friendship as you have, okay? And it's truly joyful to be able to have those ups and be able to share those as well. And so we're just really happy that you have that, okay? So last thing I want to say is for my dad and for my mom who isn't here, for my sisters, for myself, and the rest of our clan, we want to welcome you, Mike, to our family, okay? And for those of you that have something to drink, if you could raise your glasses and toast with us, and if not, you can just say cheers, but we hope that you have a long and joyful marriage. Cheers.
My name is Rob Whitham, and I've had the pleasure of knowing Mike my entire life. Today's a great day, and we're honored to be here to celebrate. Damn it! Look down, today's a great day, and we're honored to be here to celebrate Mike and Katie's wedding. As we can see, there are lots of family and friends who care about you both, and who have chosen to be here on this beautiful day to support you. I am proud to be Mike's brother. He is honest, thoughtful, and definitely not afraid to stand up for what he believes in. Plus, he's usually right. It's been a tough couple of years for... Usually. It has been a tough couple of years for our family, but Mike has always put family first, fought for what is right, and has stepped up to ensure that, to the extent possible, our dad's wishes are honored and that Mom is taken care of. Mike is an independent soul, and I wasn't sure if he'd ever take the marriage plunge again. It has taken a special woman and a special bond to change that. Since Mike and Katie have been together, we have seen Mike much happier and enjoying life to the fullest. He even took dance lessons, which never would have happened, over 2.5 years ago. So Katie, I thought I was going to get through this. Katie, we're so thankful for you. It was just a short time into the relationship. We told Katie that if Mike was ever dumb enough to lose her, we were going to adopt him into our part of the family. Kick him to the curb. So Katie, your kindness and support for our entire family has been unwavering. You walked right beside Mike through the tough days before, during, and after Dad's passing. Your generosity and thoughtfulness toward our family is not going to be noticed and is greatly appreciated. You're the perfect complement to Mike and are a wonderful addition to the family. Thank you for being such a great partner for my brother. Congratulations to both. It was cheers.